Details, well, from Vodafone Idea, let's talk about the other Birla Group company. Madura Fashion is firing up in trade today. There was a conference call with respect to demerger of Madura from the company. Vamakshi is joining us with the details of the conference call. 10% higher on the stock, Vamakshi.
Well, absolutely flying high in trade today is ABFRL, and some important takeaways from the con call are as follows. The rationale behind the demerger the company mentioned was to enable both the verticals, that is ABFRL, ex-Madura and the Madura business, to pursue opportunities and drive growth on their own respective paths. The demerger is expected to be completed over the next 9 to 12 months, and in fact this will be done only after the TCNS merger with the business happens, which is expected in the next 120 days. They have highlighted that the company is now in a consolidation phase, and that is because they do not see any meaningful acquisitions come up, at least in the near term. As far as the ABFRL business is concerned, the brands within this entity will be needing more capital investment to drive growth. The fundraise that they've announced of almost 2,500 crores for ABFRL will be used towards driving growth for investments in brands, as well as paying off some portion of the debt. The capital structure of the company, however, is yet to be determined, is what the management highlighted. Majority of the investments that will come through from the fundraise will be made in the ethics portfolio initially, which currently has an annualized revenue potential of around 2,000 crores, and this can actually be increased, rather more than double, to almost 4,000 to 5,000 crores. Tomorrow is expected to have its own funding path separate from the planned fundraise of 2,500 crores. The company had earlier mentioned that they will be taking on 2,000 crores as debt on ABFRL, and nearly 75% of this is expected to be long-term, while the balance is expected to be working capital requirements. Now, as far as Madura business is concerned, Madura business debt levels are expected to fall sharply in the coming years despite investments towards growth. Large runway of growth is what they see, especially in the sportswear and innerwear segment, and they believe that the brands can generate positive cash flows which can be invested to strengthen the core brands going ahead. So overall, positive commentary coming in from the management, and as a result, the stock is soaring in trade today.
Thank you so much for that, Vamakshi. Markets clearly taking very positive cues from that particular conference call.